Welcome to Edumacation. I'm Kevin Smith.
And I'm Andy McElfresh.
Hey! Oh my God, we've got a bunch of fucking stuff to give away, man. We got some fabulous prizes. We got some tremendous fucking questions. Andy and I analyzed the game tape of the last time we did this, which was the first time we did this last week, man. And we've perfected it. Gone are fucking dice and boxes and shit like that. Now, when there's a tie, there's more fucking questions, and you'll come up here and have to duke it out with somebody. Whoever answers, clicks the thing fastest will win. Andy built this technology himself.
I did. I printed it to look exactly like the one you might buy on Amazon.
It is fucking phenomenal. Okay, so before we get started, how are you, good sir?
Oh, very well, I thank you. Dealt with a flooded basement all day, but other than that, I caught hantavirus and have black mold in my lungs, but everything else is great.
Fair enough. I went to Comic-Con, so same fucking thing. Just got back. Comic-Con was absolutely lovely. Well, I got back late last night after we had a Babylon show at night, and then I just decided to drive home rather than fight with the traffic. We're ready to fucking do this, man. We have got 10 rounds of questions this time.
People wanted more questions, and so we delivered.
That seemed to be the biggest complaint was people like, it was too fast, there weren't enough questions. So we said, all right, we'll fucking double it, which means we have 10 rounds of fucking fabulous prizes and whatnot. Where's our prize container? Can you drag that over here between us and stuff? Oh,
gosh, it's so heavy because there's so many prizes in it. Ugh.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God. Look at it all. We got Bratzies, we got Pops. We got fucking tickets for experiences and shit like that. Movie posters, costumes from yoga hosers, weed products and shit like that. It's nuts how much we got to give away.
We have Legacy Kevin Smith t-shirts that I can attest to, having done many a podcast, staring across the desk at that chest protector. They're now going out to fans that win them.
That's right. One of our rounds is called Tease Me, Baby, and it's all of my old fat guy t-shirts. So I've rolled up 3, and you could pretty much tent a house with 3 of them. They're very, very large, but they're cool. Flash.
So if you work in the termite business, this will be something you'll need.
You will, absolutely. And you'll recognize them if you're a fan of the DXL stores. They all come from there and stuff. Okay, but enough with the fucking prizes. Let's dive the fuck into it, shall we?
Yes.
We got 10 rounds of questions. All the cards. Everyone got cards already?
Everyone have the cards they need?
Everyone have pens already as well? Last week we didn't have pens. That got fixed. Last week we read the rules, and then this week I'm like, fucking, it's a pub quiz. Fuck the rules. So the rules are posted somewhere online, but it's not. There's nothing like dire. It's not like we get to the end and you have to take your pants off or something like that. It's just instead of going through the rules, we might.
I should add, all questions have been verified by 3 different sources, but those sources are all on the internet.
Yes.
So, for example, what would look like a modern and accurate Godzilla height chart turns out to be 3 months out of date.
Yeah, Andy lost a lot of sleep over this one. One of the questions last week was about the height of Godzilla. And one person, I think, on the internet was like, that's technically not true. They released new figures like last week.
If it was only one.
Andy there was more than one? I only saw one.
Oh, I got lots of direct messages. I got a lot of people. They're just like, hey, man, it may not have been released in the United States, but it was a good movie.
And they were jumping on your
dick? And I'll tell you why I picked the question, because I think it's just hilarious that they're like, hey, we made a new Godzilla movie, and this guy's taller than the last guy. I'm like, what difference does it make? All the monsters are the same height.
I think at the end of the day, they're like, this one's just like the last one, but this time he's bigger.
Yes. All right, well.
I think that's how they're selling that movie, The Predator. They're like, remember The Predator? You're like, yeah. They're like, this one's bigger.
Big Predator.
Okay, so don't give Andy shit is what he's getting at.
Yes, everyone has to deal with the same...
I would imagine most of the shit you were given were by people that weren't even here for the game.
That is correct.
So it don't fucking matter, man. Don't take sweat from those people. Why would you lose a second of your day to somebody bitching about a pub quiz they didn't fucking attend?
It's because it's my relentless strive for perfection.
Well, let's ever forward, man. We got 10 rounds of new fucking questions, and the Edge of My Pub quiz is about to begin. Put your hands together, folks.
Edge of My Pub quiz!
Okay. First round is the Terry Fox prep round. These questions have to do with high school movies and or TV shows. Terry Fox prep was the high school in Yoga Hosers and stuff. So we do a round themed around that because the prizes are 3 complete Terry Fox prep uniforms as screen seen in the movie Yoga Hosers. Now you're sitting there going, if nobody saw it, did it exist? Yes, it fucking happened.
Yes.
And these costumes are in it, and you'll be able to walk away with your team, which team members are 1 to 5?
It's 1 to 5 members of a team. You can have a team of up to 5.
Right.
Just so you know, you may not have seen it, but I was in Yoga Hosers. I played the art critic.
Yes.
And these gym suits have more screen time than I did.
Yes. Absolutely fucking right. So for this round, the winning team will walk away with a small, medium, and large Terry Fox prep gym suits complete.
Yes.
There's a t-shirt and shorts. They say Terry Fox prep on. Once you win them, they're yours. You can fucking wear them if you like. You can give them to a friend. You could try to eBay them. Good fucking luck. I tried. They are yours to do with as you wish. Here we go. Get your cards out. Get your pens up.
Now, what high school movie are we covering this time, Kevin?
It looks like, according to the thing I've just been handed, the high school movie that we're going to be asking questions about this week is, wait for it, The Breakfast Club, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, yes. A lot of
See,
people
we
doing
start things nice and easy. Everyone's like, I got this aced and shit like this. This is the easy round. Here we go. Number 1, pens up, get ready. Of all the actors in The Breakfast Club, only one went on to star in a 6-season drama series. Name the show.
So one of the actors from The Breakfast Club went on to star in a 6-year-long, hour-long drama series. What was the name of that show?
That's what I just fucking said.
I know, I'm repeating it. So people can-
Yes, absolutely. And unlike last episode where we repeated the question like 3 fucking times, this time we're only going to do it 2 and move the fuck on. Here we go. Second question.
Second
folks.
question.
Second
ladies and
question.
gentlemen.
What does Bender catch in his mouth while sitting at his table in detention? Is somebody hissing me?
In the library scene. In the library.
They're all in the library,
Well,
man.
Just get out for 1 second. Bender catches something in his mouth.
Yes.
What is it? What could it be? That's
The Breakfast Club. I have a script for The Breakfast Club back in my office that I believe I will bring in and will be a prize on one of the weeks. This is honestly, I love doing this quiz and stuff, but it's an excellent excuse for me to clean out my office. I'm a hoarder, and I have a real hard time just throwing things out. Everyone's always like, just fucking throw it out. I'm like, I can't. Do you know how long it took me to get to this fucking thing? And there's a story attached, and people walk away because they don't want to hear it and stuff. But here, it allows me to collect a bunch of things and bring in and award as prizes for people who might actually enjoy or appreciate them. So it's like I get to give them to hands that care.
Yes.
And I don't just throw them out. So
Do you know what night would have been perfect to bring your Breakfast Club script?
tonight.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay, third question. Ali Sheedy's character draws a picture. What does she use to make snow? If you don't fucking get this, get out right now.
Famous.
Very
Classic
famous
scene
scene,
from
man.
the movie.
Ali Sheedy's character draws a picture. What does she use to make the snow? Here we go.
No, calling out the...
We didn't literally ask you, sir. We're just asking everybody. Fourth question. What assignment must each of the kids in detention complete?
They're all given an assignment.
Yes.
They must complete it in order to satisfy the terms of their detention.
It's the thrust of the movie. One might say it's the plot point upon which the whole fucking picture pivots. What assignment must each of these kids in detention complete? And your last question in category number 1, round 1, the Terry Fox round, number 5. Here we go. What is the name of the band that sings the Breakfast Club theme? Now, Andy, as the question writer, what is that?
What do you mean?
What is the Breakfast Club theme?
The song that plays at the end titles of the movie.
You mean Don't You Forget About Me?
Yes, but we're not giving them the title of the song.
Oh, fuck.
It's known as the Breakfast Club theme.
Yes. What is the name of the band?
What is the name of the band?
It's known as the Breakfast Club theme?
It is known. If you look up Breakfast Club theme on the internet, you will get that song. It will
Oh,
come
but
up.
that's not what it's called in the credits. Now I feel
No.
like a person on the internet calling you out, but that's not what it says on the...
It's a fine-tuned question. We now know exactly what's behind it.
These fucking-
Just name the fucking band is really the question.
Maybe we should post the rules because this feels Byzantine. All right, last time. What is the name of the band that sings what Andy calls the Breakfast Club
You know
theme?
that song, The Breakfast Club. Soon we'll be in detention at your gym.
You got a future in jingles. There it is, folks. 5 questions, round 1. Put your hands in the air with your card. And Big Daddy
Finishing
Jimmy
up the
V,
cards.
or Nate, or maybe even Cat Ears will collect your cards from you. When you're done, throw your cards up. As soon as all the cards are collected, we will go over the answers.
All cards
For round
must
1.
go in. We have a card over here at table 9. I just make up the table numbers.
Let's speculate on the round as we're waiting as the cards go in. That was, I would say, a moderately difficult round. I think I would have gotten 3 easily out of 5.
So you're thinking the average is going to be 4?
Yes.
If you could get 3, the average person could
It's
get...
going to get 4. I bet you most of the cards are going to come back with 4. Something tells me there'll be a couple competitors
Yes.
at the end of round 1.
ready to play off in the Thunderdome.
Yes. All right, have we gotten all the cards collected? Is that what
Everybody
we're calling
in?
it? The Thunderdome?
No more cards out?
Any other cards? Hands up if you have a card.
Okay.
We're waiting on you. I see a card right there. They're all conferring
Don't
with one
look at
another.
the internet and fill out your form. That is against the rules.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you looking at the internet?
Oh, okay.
Shame.
Shame.
I guess we need to go over the rules a little
Yes.
bit. Ladies and gentlemen, like every fucking test you ever fucking take in your life, if you cheat, you will fucking lose. We don't ask these questions for you to go look them up on the internet. That's Andy already did that part. We need you to provide the answers without looking at the internet. So these questions, you can't be like, oh, let me look it up. Of course not. Phones are supposed to be down while this is going on. If you want to take pictures and shit like that, please do it between rounds. But you cannot consult anybody. You consult your teammates, but you cannot consult technology to get the answer. In this room, there is no technology. What is that fucking room, like a cage? It's called.
Oh, a Faraday cage?
This is like a fucking Faraday cage,
Well.
man. Although all the power would be
Yes,
out,
it
but
would be.
like it's for phones. It is like a Thunderdome. So please don't look at your phones and stuff.
Okay.
All cards are in.
All cards are in. Let's do the answers.
Beautiful. Where are the answers?
I have the answers right here, sir, if you want to look
Well,
here.
how about I'm going to try to answer them on my own, and you
Okay.
let me know. Number 1, of all the actors in the Breakfast Club, only one went on to star in a 6-season drama series. Name the show. I'm going to I honestly a drama series. Fuck, I don't know. What is it?
Why, it's Anthony Michael Hall in The Dead Zone on
Oh
USA
my
Network.
God!
Yes.
Wow! That is deep cuts, man. Quality question. Fuck. I would've
Whenever he
lost.
touches someone, he can see how they die.
Yes.
That's the premise.
Yeah, I know.
And the other show on USA that was also in the top 10 was Monk, where a guy that does not like to be touched. So they had a little thing going there.
Oh. How fucking interesting. Okay. Number 2. What does Bender catch in his mouth while sitting at his table? I would say his own loogie, right?
He catches his own spit.
We
He
will accept
spits-
spit, loogie, fucking
Throat
loogie.
oyster.
Yeah, throat oyster. Okay, number 3. Ali Sheedy's character draws a picture. What does she use to make snow? I believe the answer is
Her own dandruff.
It's dandruff.
A lot of body fluids and flakes in this quiz.
No doubt. Number 4. What assignment must each of the kids in detention complete?
It's a 1,000-word essay saying who they think they are.
So is that the full answer? I would
You
just,
can take essay, 1,000 words, who am I? We'll take any of those as the answer, but that is the gist of it. They have to do a written assignment, and it becomes the narration of the movie.
That's very true. And for the final question in this round was, What is the name of the band that sings what Andy calls the Breakfast Club theme?
It is the Breakfast Club theme.
You're talking about Don't You Forget About Me.
Don't you forget about me.
That's the name of the fucking song, not the Breakfast Club theme and shit. You just made that shit up. That would be like me saying that the Immigrants song is the Thor song. Like, it's not. But still, you were absolutely right. You were asking for the name of the band, and you didn't need to know what the name of the song was to know the name of the band. The name of the band that sings the song that ends the Breakfast Club, that Andy calls the Breakfast Club theme, is Simple Minds. Absolutely,
so
man.
They didn't forget about them.
All right, I believe I saw a card come in.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Of all of the teams here at the pub quiz tonight, one... no, that's only if they get the answers right. One of them got all 5 questions correct.
That's it? So they won't face anybody? This is the true winner of the round?
This is the true winner of the round, and they
Ladies
must be
and
excited.
gentlemen, you're going to see something that has never happened on Edumacation thus far. Each round last time we had 2 people competing against each other. This is the first time that one person got all 5 right?
One team.
Fuck.
Wow.
Who is
Ooh,
this?
it's a
Who is going
landmark
to walk
moment.
away with a bag full of fucking Terry Fox prep school uniforms? Smell like the fucking actors that wore them.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Double Meat Palace Guards. The Double Meat Palace Guards. Come and get your award. Come on, send a representative.
Send somebody up to accept your prize, ladies and gentlemen. What's your name, my friend?
Lanny.
Lanny? Yes. Everyone give it up for Lanny. She's a fucking winner.
She's a fucking winner.
She's a fucking winner. All right, man. We're heading into round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Round
Moving right
2.
along. There's so many questions in this game.
There's going to be a lot more. It's an orgy of fucking questions. Round 2 is Tease Me, baby. This is the round where you're going to win some old Fat Kev shirts, man. Do with them what you want and whatnot. The questions are themed to the letter T, hence Tease Me, baby. And this week, the questions are themed specifically to the A team.
For Mr. T.
Yes.
So these are questions about the A team having to do with Mr. T. Mr.
So
T.
you need a fairly decent working knowledge of the A team, which I'll admit right now, I do not have. This round I would totally lose.
You will find that there are questions that have to do with the opening titles of the show that are repeated every single episode. So you may do better than you think.
Fair enough. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pens up, put your fucking phones down, and get ready to answer these questions. Smarten up. Tease Me, round 2. Question 1. What does the BA in BA Baracus stand for?
They've got it.
Yeah, I would get this one too.
Yeah.
I knew this one.
All
What
right.
does the BA in BA Baracus stand for?
And I will give a clue. It is not Bachelor of Arts. Not Bachelor of Arts.
I hear a bunch of erasing going on in cards right now. Here we go. Question number 2, folks. Who played B.A. Baracus in the 2010 feature film version of the A-Team?
Was that the one with Liam Neeson?
Sure was, man. Liam Neeson, directed by Joe Carnahan.
Yeah.
I believe it has a scene where there's a tank on a parachute descending and he's fucking firing guns from it.
And that's how they steer it. Because they steer it by shooting the gun in the opposite direction.
Fantastic. One last time. Who played B.A. Baracus in the 2010 feature film version of the A-Team, ladies and gentlemen? Question 3. What was B.A.'s rank in the Army before he was court-martialed? I have no idea.
In the Army. They call him by his rank on the show frequently, so that is why.
Fair enough, man. That question again, ladies and gentlemen. What was B.A.'s rank in the Army before he was court-martialed? The court-martialing always happened pre-series, right? Like they never did a flashback
They lived in the L.A. underground.
Yeah.
And if you needed help and you could find them, then just maybe you could get the A-Team.
Do you think at the end of the day, the A-Team, like since they never showed like what the backstory, they never did an episode where they were flashback where Mr. T had a full head of hair and shit, and like you saw the crime happen.
You actually do. They talk about it in the opening titles of the show.
I understand that.
Yeah.
They never did
They
a
don't
flashback
go back.
episode.
No, it's not like Magnum where they go back to
So my
Nam.
feeling is that you could argue the A-Team, like them on the run and shit, them like, we're fucking being hunted by the government. could have just been in their fucking minds.
Wow.
You know
that
what
would
I'm
be a
saying?
more interesting A-team.
I would watch that version of the A-Team where they're like just paranoid delusion, like we gotta go, and they're like, why?
Why? There's no one here.
Next question: what was the character name and rank of Dirk Benedict's recurring series TV role before the A-Team?
He was a famous character on a TV series before the A-Team.
This is a very convoluted question, so we'll break it down and diagram it like you do in high school. What was the name of the character name and rank, not just the character's name, but his rank, that Dirk Benedict, his character, his recurring character, played on a TV series role before he was on the A-Team? Now, when it comes to Dirk Benedict roles on TV, there aren't too...
That is correct.
Yeah, many. You should be able to
Lots
narrow
of
this
Love
down.
Boat cameos, but that's not what we're talking about.
No.
We're talking about that show that came before. And if you're
Series
here at the
regular.
Scum and Villainy Cantina, I have a feeling you may be familiar with what that show was.
That's absolutely correct. Speaking of which, we are here live at the Scum and Villainy Cantina in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And we got a pretty good crowd for a Comic-Con weekend. Most
do.
people are still in San Diego and whatnot, but we got a decent-sized crowd here tonight.
It's
Very
a
cool.
pretty good crowd for a Comic-Con.
Nice. Billy Joel in the house. Okay, last question, ladies and gentlemen, in round 2. What crime did the A-Team commit under orders? What was the crime, in quotes,
Sarcastic air quotes.
did the A-Team commit under orders? Is that true? That's
Yeah,
part of the
they were
backstory?
ordered to go commit a crime and then double-crossed.
Oh, that's
So-
unfair. No wonder they were fucking
Yeah.
righteous and shit.
Yeah, that's right.
I should have watched an episode. I was never into that show.
You just have to watch one. They're all the same.
There it is, folks. The last of your questions. What crime did the A-Team commit under orders? When you are done filling out your card for round 2, put it in the air. And
Hands
one
in
of
the
our
air with the
helpful
cards.
helpers,
Here they come.
Cat Ears or Big Daddy Jimmy V or Nate, are going to collect those cards from you. They're going to tabulate it. We'll let you know who is going to win
Got
round
cards
2.
in the corner. Did you do your card yet? Oh, you didn't play that one? You're like, no, just not enough A-Team in that noggin, huh? Anybody else? No more cards? Oh, we got cards over here.
Ba-ba-ba.
Big smile on the face of that card hander.
Cards.
Could
If
that
you're-
be the winning card that she just handed over?
Could be. If you've handed in your cards, feel free to look at the internet at that point if you've handed in your cards. But if you wait just a few seconds, we're going to give you those
Yeah, we'll tell you
answers.
what those answers are. Are all the cards in? Any outstanding cards? No more cards? All right, let's go to the answers, Kevin.
Okay, cards in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The answers to this round. What does the BA and BA bracket stand for? I'm going to say bad attitude.
Bad attitude.
Bad attitude. It was either that or big ass. I went for bad attitude.
Wow.
Number 2, who played BA in the 2010 feature film version of the A-Team? Who was it?
It would.
One more time. Randy Jackson.
No, Rampage Jackson.
Rampage
Yes,
Jackson?
his full name is Quentin Rampage Jackson. He's a mixed martial arts.
He's a UFC
Yeah, yeah.
fighter. Rampage Jackson. I was like,
And he
Randy
was pretty
Jackson.
good in the movie. He was pretty good in the movie, too. Yeah. He was no Mr. T when it came to acting.
What was BA's rank in the Army before he was court-martialed? I don't know this. What is this?
Sergeant? We got sergeants over here. Yes, sergeant first class or sergeant would be acceptable.
It seems like a lot of people missed that one, man. Like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Number 4, what was the character name and rank of Dirk Benedict's recurring TV series role before the A-Team?
Well, we all know the series.
It would be Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
He would be Starbuck,
He was Starbuck.
but I don't know what his... Colonel Starbuck?
He was Lieutenant Starbuck because all the pilots were lieutenants. They all got their lieutenant's bars at the beginning of the series.
So the answer we were looking for is Lieutenant Starbuck.
Lieutenant Starbuck.
And you wouldn't have just accepted Starbuck. We need Lieutenant Starbuck.
Well, I mean, if you want to accept it, we can do that. But I think
No,
it
but it
should
does
be.
say- it
Yes,
says
I think
name
the
and
rank
rank.
is important.
Fair enough.
If
All
you're
right.
a fan, you would have known.
Then the last question in the round, ladies and gentlemen, is what crime did the A-Team commit under orders? I don't know this, man. What did they do?
Well, they were ordered to rob the Bank of Hanoi of all its gold to bring about the end of the Vietnam War early. So we'll take robbery, gold heist, bank, theft, stealing, just anything having to do with ripping off a bank.
So it was a robbery.
Yes, and then they were double-crossed. Their commander was murdered, and they had to go on the run.
There are your answers for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your sweet, fabulous prizes.
Look at these.
Is a Green Lantern shirt from the Casual Male DXL store, sized 4XL. It's a lot of fucking shirt. It could be worn like a nightshirt, or it could cover the entire bed. This is a Flash shirt, also from Casual Male DXL. I'm not sure what the size is because I ripped the tag out in shame. And then this is another Green Lantern shirt. This is a Justice League of America shirt. This one's also 4XL and stuff. So there you go. 3 gigantic fucking
all
shirts.
have been sanitized for your protection.
Yes. They've all been washed and wrapped with a clean rubber band.
Yes. Well, we have a winner of the round. Our team is really working fast this week.
So wait, what happened?
We already know who won that round.
So nobody's fighting.
Nobody is fighting
There's
again.
one lone winner.
One lone winner.
Did the one lone winner get all the answers correct?
No, only 4.
Okay, walk us through it before you give us the name. Build it up. Pull the
gosh.
taffy.
Okay, well, they did get bad attitude, and they knew he was a sergeant. Lieutenant Starbuck, see, people know that one.
Yeah.
And robbery was their answer for number 5, but they instead of Rampage Jackson, they put Mutombo Kimby.
If you're gonna lose big, man. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who is the winning team, Andy?
Well, right now they're sitting pretty with 2 round wins. It's Double Meat Palace Guards.
Oh shit!
Double Meat Palace Guards, ladies and gentlemen.
What's your name, good sir? I'm Eric. Uh-oh, that don't work. What's your name, good sir?
I'm Eric.
Eric, who's the smart one on the team, or is it a group effort?
She's Letty. She's the smart one on the team, but I needed some 4X shirts, as you can see. So.
You're a winner. Give it up for her, man.
All right. Great job. Great job.
Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Get your cards out. Get your pens up. We're about to start round 3. And round 3 is the Bratzi round. In round 3, if you win this round, you are going to walk away with a Bratzi, a screen-used prop from a motion picture, man. And this Bratzi, pull that bag for me. Whoa. Looks like that. Ooh. Look at that. Nice. It was in a movie, I swear.
Yes.
So that's going to be the prize. Somebody's going to walk away with that as we get into round 3. Round 3, the Bratzi round, is monster questions, ladies and gentlemen. All the questions have to do with monsters, theatrical monsters, cinematic monsters,
yes.
TV monsters.
Most of them bigger than this monster, but not as big as the latest Godzilla.
That one haunts you, doesn't it?
I know, it does.
Here we go. Question number 1 for round 3, the Bratzi round. Ready? Pens up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Phones down. What? This is a great question. What's the name of the flower shop in Little Shop of Horrors? Did you hear that gasp?
Yeah.
What a great question.
Channel, Rick Moranis says it many times.
That was a good poll, man. I like that question. I would get this one right. What is the name of the flower shop in Little Shop of Horrors?
Flower shop in Little Shop of Horrors, ladies and gentlemen.
Feed me. Yes.
You go downtown.
Number 2. Guillermo del Toro has directed 2 sequels in his career. Hellboy 2, and what was the other film?
Another sequel directed by Guillermo del Toro that was not Hellboy 2. What could it be?
Figure that out. Write it down. You could win a fucking Bratzi. Could be yours. Number 3. What classic movie monster had his own... My God, I read that so... like I felt like the president. What classic movie monster had his own Saturday morning cartoon with a theme song that described him as 10 times as big as a man? What classic movie monster had his own Saturday morning cartoon with a theme song that described him as 10 times as big as a man?
And it ran on WPIX Channel 11 when you were a kid, with Hercules as one of the half hours, and this show was the other.
I don't know. I wouldn't get this one right.
Okay.
It's not ringing any bells.
Think of a big monster that is 10 times as big as a man.
I can think of a bunch, and I can think of some that had Saturday morning cartoons, but I don't remember that as part of the lyrics, so I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. All right, number 3. What special effects makeup artist won an Oscar for his work in An American Werewolf in London? Looking for the special effects makeup guy who created the werewolf look, everything.
He did the zombie look for...
Let's not confuse him. An American Werewolf in London.
Right. His friend was killed, and he turns into...
He did all the special effects.
He did all of the special effects.
Fair enough.
An American Werewolf in London.
Who did those special effects? This guy won an Oscar for him. Let us know who that is, man. That was number 4. Number 5. In the movie FX. Ooh, this is deep cuts. I would never get this. In the movie FX, what is the name of the monster by the door? Classic... What? You got to read that question.
All right.
I don't understand what you're slashing.
What is the name of the monster by the door? It's a classic movie reference that Brian Brown's character uses to demonstrate the gun effect of how he's going to kill the mobster. So, right by the front door, you open the door and this monster goes roar and scares everybody. And later in the movie, he does the 4 shots to the body and 1 to the head. And it's a classic movie reference because the movie is all about other movie references. There's hundreds of movie references in
the movie FX.
In the movie FX, and this is a very famous one, and he mentions the name 3 times.
Could they remake FX today, or would it just be people running around in green body
Yes,
socks?
it would just be that.
The movie FX was predicated on our hero was a special effects artist in movies, so he used a lot of that to help him get him out of a jam and shit.
And the witness protection program had him fake kill someone to have them basically hide from being killed for
That was
real.
the fucking plot. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Last chance. In the movie FX, what's the name of the monster by the door? It's a classic movie reference that Brian Brown's character uses to demonstrate the gun effects to the U.S. Marshals. What's the giant monster by the door in FX, ladies and gentlemen?
It's a monster.
All right, here we go. That's it.
That's it.
The
5
last
questions
of the
in.
questions.
Time to hand in the your cards.
Round 3 is up, ladies
Round
and
3
gentlemen.
is up. You didn't take a shot at it? Anybody else got round 3 cards coming in? Round 3 cards coming in.
If you finished your cards, ladies and gentlemen, hold them up in the air. Big Daddy Jimmy V or Cat Ears or Nate is going to pick them up, go
That's
back
right.
and tabulate and find out who wins a Bratzi. We can't talk over each other, bro.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Who is going to win the Bratzi?
Any other cards over in this corner? Everybody done?
Handing in those cards, folks. Cards go in because answers are about to come out. Once you got your cards handed in, if you need to look at your phone, feel free to look at your phone. All cards in?
A lot of people on the phones. I'm guessing all the cards are in. Okay, let's...
Closing the round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out what the fuck's going on with this round. What's the name of the flower shop in Little Shop of Horrors? Mushniks?
Mushniks. Mr. Mushnik. Mr. Mushnik. We got some Mushniks over here.
Guillermo del Toro has directed 2 sequels. This one stumped me. Hellboy 2 and what other film?
Blade 2.
Blade 2. Fuck. Forgot about that.
Because he did not do the original one.
That was a good one. That would have stumped me,
tricky
man.
one.
Did stump me. What classic movie monster had his own Saturday morning cartoon with a theme song that described him as 10 times as big as a man?
King Kong, you know the name of King Kong, 10 times as big as a man.
I remember that when I was thinking of the Godzilla cartoon, and I was like, those lyrics aren't in it at all. And then I thought about King Kong, but I'm like, that cartoon didn't have a theme song, but apparently it fucking
sure did. At
Good
the
look.
end, King Kong rips off the top of a volcano, and the lava pours down and forms the letters King Kong.
Oh, my God. You were a fan?
I was a big fan.
Obviously. All right, number 4. What special effects makeup artist won an Oscar for his work in An American Werewolf in London? I'm going to say Rick Baker.
Rick
just
Baker.
Like that guy. Rick Baker, indeed,
Rick
man.
Baker rumored to have been one of the Star Wars Cantina musicians.
Oh, get out of
Yeah.
here. In the fucking...
Yeah.
Wow. Rick Baker's who I wanted to be when I was a kid, man. I wanted to be long before I was like, I want to make films. I wanted to be a special effects makeup artist. I loved him. I loved Tom Savini and stuff like that. So, yeah, that question near and dear to my heart. And in the movie, FX, what's the name of the monster by the door?
Anybody? Rosebud. It was Rosebud.
What's
That's the movie, right? It's the sled from.
that's what he shot
That-
was a sled?
No. It was a monster named Rosebud, named after the sled from.
Wow.
It was a deep cut.
I mean, you wanted everyone to lose on that one.
I-
That's almost like asking people, what am I thinking right now?
Well, just no. It's more like imagine how great they would have felt if they'd gotten it.
I don't know. I bet you could ask the director of FX and he'd been like, I don't know.
Fuck that. I give a shit.
All right,
well, we do-
let's hear about it. Who is our winner, sir?
Well, it may come as a surprise to you.
Yes.
That with 4 correct answers, they did not get question number 5. They put Wolfman instead of. But the Wolfman is in that movie.
Is there any way to know if anyone got the answer?
Nobody got that answer. Based on the amount of hatred that I'm feeling pouring in on me here in the room.
It really went out of its way to fuck everybody, man. Fair enough. Do we have more than one winner in this round?
No more than one winner again.
What is going
We
on?
are
How come-
sailing like Christopher Cross.
Why was last week there was like so many fucking multiple winners and this week none? Mathematically, is there a reason or no?
It's just the people they just don't know.
The top nerds there at Comic-Con.
That's what
That's
it is.
it, yeah.
All
We're
the
filled
smart
with B
kids
team,
are out
yeah.
of town right now. All right, fair enough. We got one winner for this round. Tell us what team it is.
And that team would be Bantha Fodder.
Bantha Fodder! Send up a representative, Bantha Fodder. What's your name, good sir?
It's Aaron.
Everyone-
Bantha fodder over here.
Give it up for Aaron and Bantha Fodder.
Awesome.
What are you going to do with this? Where will this go? How will a team share this?
Scare children in my neighborhood.
Nice. And what?
Yeah.
Everyone gets it for a week, a month, or something?
We share it.
Or you could just cut it up into like 5 pieces. Regardless, it's yours. Do with as you wish. Give it up for Bantha Fodder, ladies and
There you
gentlemen.
go,
One.
guys.
Okay, next round, ladies and gentlemen, is the Raw round?
It's the Raw round.
Raw round, man. The good folks at Raw Rolling Products send me a bunch of weed-related stuff. And so, boom, we got a prize package here with a sweet rolling tray, man. A rolling tin. There's some wraps, and there's a doob tube, something to put your joint in when it's fucking rolled up. All from the good folks at Raw, man. So if you're a smoker, you're going to love it. If you're not a smoker,
Making
give it to a
the
smoker.
weed smoker's life convenient.
Always make it easy as possible. So here we go. It is a round 4 full of weed-related questions. And question number 1 is, here we go. Blake Shelton of The Voice wrote and performed a song about pot. What's the title?
Blake Shelton, not really this crowd's favorite, I'm guessing.
Me neither. I mean, not that I'm like, fuck him.
Yeah,
but
no, he wrote a country song about going home and smoking weed.
Well, now I'm interested in this Blake
Yes,
Shelton.
he seems like an interesting man.
I might have to sample some of his wares. Blake
Okay.
Shelton is a guy that sang about weed once, apparently. That's
Yes.
good enough for me. Okay, number 2. What? Here we go. Number 2. Watch your voices, folks. Here we go. Clear the room and clear the room. Shut up. What 2012 Willie Nelson song about weed features vocals by Snoop Dogg?
This was another country anthem. Very popular. It actually charted.
In
Snoop Dogg.
2012, Willie Nelson sings about weed, and it features vocals by a young Snoop Dogg, man. What is that song?
It
Is
wasn't
that
that
the
young.
name? No, it was,
The name of the song. What's the
if
name
it was
of the song?
2012, it's fucking 6 years ago. Technically, that's young.
Okay, I take it back.
If that FX question plays, so does my young Snoop comment.
Okay. Wow.
If I was on the internet, I would give you more shit about that than you got for King Kong.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Internet. Looking forward to it.
Okay, here we go. Number 3. 16 years before starring in Cape Fear, what famous actor spent 6 months in jail for marijuana possession?
Famous
Don't
old-
qualify it. Just let it live there, man. Go ahead. Repeat the question exactly as it is.
I will repeat that question.
I'll do it.
16
years before starring in Cape Fear, what famous actor spent 6 months in jail for marijuana possession? All right, now we're going on to question 4. Number 4, which house in Harry Potter is rumored to be the Stoner House?
Yes.
I could take a guess at
Yeah,
this one.
You can see some Potter fans really whipping out the pens on that one.
Everyone's going to get this one correct. Which house in Harry Potter is rumored to be the Stoner House? And the last question in round 4, ladies and gentlemen, the raw round, weed related. Here we go. What Hawaiian village, famous for strong weed, is referenced in Puff the Magic Dragon?
Spelling does not count. Just if you can get the village name right from the song Puff the Magic Dragon, it is yet one of the many pot references that Peter, Paul, and Mary claimed they did not make.
I know the answer to this, but I did not know that it was a Hawaiian village.
It is.
Wow. What Hawaiian village famous for strong weed is referenced in Puff the Magic Dragon? And that is the end of your round 4, the raw round, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all
You've
5
gotten all
questions.
the questions. We did it. We completed a round. Put your hands together. Yes.
Nicely done.
We finished something.
Hands up, cards in.
The bar is low here, and any sense of completion is a good thing. Accomplishment. We finished the round. Cards in the air. Give them out to cat ears. Will pick them up. Big Daddy, Jimmy V, Nate will collect them. They'll go tabulate, and Professor Andrew McElfresh
Not a real professor.
will tell us the answers as
All right.
soon as we got all the cards. Cards up. Anyone got any cards left?
All good on cards.
Here we go. Cards are in. Round's about to close in 5,
Oh, do you have your cards?
4,
Here, no, you have to give it to
3,
the card guys.
2,
One more.
1, and we're done. Okay. Number 1 in raw round. Blake Shelton of The Voice wrote and performed a song about pot. What's the title, Andy?
It's called Ready to Roll.
Is it really?
Ready to Roll. Let's talk about rolling up joints and smoking them with your pals.
I am going to Spotify this song on my way home. What 2012 Willie Nelson song about weed features vocals by Snoop Dogg?
That would be Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die. Roll me up and smoke me when I die.
I'm
Even if you
adding
didn't
that
get-
to my Spotify playlist on the way
But
home as
even
well.
if you didn't get it right, it was worth hearing that answer.
No doubt, man. Our level of respect has just jumped for both of those artists. 16 years before starring in Cape Fear, what famous actor spent 6 months in jail for marijuana possession? Now, this was a trick question of sorts.
That's true, because Cape Fear did have a remake, and that
Yeah.
may be more top of mind and make it feel like there's some weed involved.
That's right,
But it was
but
actually
no.
the original Cape Fear, and it was the scary guy himself, Robert Mitchum.
Robert Mitchum was arrested for weed possession.
It was a 9-month government sting operation to catch a big fish, and they got Robert Mitchum with it.
They got Mitchum. They landed Mitchum. They boated him like a marlin. I know a lot of people out there were thinking Cape Fear, it must be Robert De Niro and shit. That's why I was like, don't fucking say anything and shit. Because I knew the 2 Cape Fears. I knew this generation particularly would never remember the fucking other Cape Fear and stuff.
By the way, I'm wearing my Mitchum.
What is that? Oh, is that a product?
Yeah, it's deodorant.
There's a deodorant called Mitchum?
Yes.
You could tell I don't use any deodorant.
Well, I didn't need you there. Never mind.
Here we go. What house in Harry Potter is rumored to be the Stoner House? Someone shouted out. Everybody knew that, man. Whoever wrote Slytherin doesn't understand weed. And lastly, what Hawaiian village famous for strong weed is referenced in Puff the Magic Dragon? As Andy pointed out,
Honolulu.
spelling didn't count. And it
Spelling
was-
didn't count because in the song, it's
How do you say it?
Hanalei is the name of the village, but Hanalei is what they say in the song. So we didn't want to make a spelling count.
Right.
So that's where little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff.
Oh my God, Jackie Paper like rolling paper. That
Yes.
song is all
Yeah.
about weed. Why did they deny it for so long?
I don't know. I think because it would have been banned from the air.
You think they were just bad for the air? Like,
Banned from the
the air?
airwaves. The FCC ruled.
I guess they didn't hear fucking "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I'm Dead." Or
It was a
whatever.
different time.
Very, very true. All right, there's your raw round, ladies and gentlemen. There's all your answers. We're still waiting for a little tabulation. So while we'll do that, we'll play a quick mini game. Right here is a license plate used in the movie Yoga Hosers. It's a fake Manitoba license plate, man. This ain't real, not at all. It's fucking made up for movies. And you could walk away with this if you answer a question. Wow, that's a lot. What is the question they're going to answer? Give me the blue one. That's good. Like fucking.
round. These are the questions you could ask.
No. Give me 5 songs that have the word blue in them. Put your hand up if you want to play. 5 songs with the word blue in them.
Anybody give us 5 songs with blue in the title?
You're bang right there. Go. Oh. Blue Velvet, number 1. Hand clapping, number 2. I can't tell you that song, ma'am. You have to win it.
Nope, sorry.
Moving on, man.
Yeah.
Someone else who wants to try. I see a
5
hand in the back.
songs.
JC, head into that corner, see what happens right there. 5 songs have word blue in it. Ready? Go.
Okay, Blue by Leanne Rimes.
Number 1.
Blue Bayou.
Number 2.
Blue Suede Shoes.
Number 3.
And what? Blue Moon.
Number
Yes.
4.
And Blue Velvet.
She did it. Give it up,
Nicely
man.
done.
You win a fake license plate. Somebody send it back to her. Well done. Excellent fucking job. Look, you fucking won something. Put that on the back of your car and go commit crimes. Okay, Andy, I see your fist holding a lot of cards. What's going on?
What's going on is that while we've been pretty lucky and only one team has won each of the rounds previous,
Yes.
8 teams tied. So we're going to have to do 2 runoff questions.
Okay.
And we're going to do 2 rounds of runoff questions and then the final question. So
This is exciting as fuck. Now tell us how we're going to do the
let's
runoff
get
round.
first. We'll get the team, one member of each team to come up. We need Swedish Fish Oreos, Top Gun, Bantha Fodder, and Voldemort. I just have to hand them out in order. There you go. Perfect. Yeah.
I need some space.
Right. No, I just had to doing the thing. All right. So we'll do.
We need 1 representative from each winning team. You also were on the winning team as well? Oh my God,
nicely
you won a
done.
license plate and you might win some fucking weed
So-
shit. Look how happy you are.
I'm not the strongest one on the team. Should somebody else be?
Absolutely, yeah. If your sentence begins with "I'm not the strongest," always fucking pass it off to the.
We have one person from Voldemort. Who is that?
Great.
One person from Voldemort.
Don't touch.
One person from Bantha Fodder.
Come on up. Step up.
One person from Swedish Fish Oreos. Swedish Fish Oreos. Nobody.
Well, hold on. There's only 4 people playing, right?
What's the topic? Is it country music again?
No. This is a
You're having a lot of issues with this round, ma'am. Are you guys together?
Can we hear the topic first?
No.
No.
Just pick a person and go. It's
But we do need 1 more player, correct?
And Top Gun. So you're Top Gun.
Top Gun's here, so we still
What's your
need 1
team?
more player.
What is your team? And so we need Voldemort. Nobody?
Voldemort, anybody from that team, or did you guys quit?
All
Come
right,
on up.
Voldemort, you've lost your chance to play. Are you from
Voldemort's
Voldemort?
right there.
Voldemort 15, yes. Oh, I didn't realize there were a
Did
number
you think
of
there were
Voldemorts
14 other Voldemorts here tonight, sir?
here. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Explain what's going to happen here, Andy.
So I'm going to ask a question, and the first to know it hits their little indicator, and it'll tell us who it was by the light that's on this on these eggs. Once and the person, if they get it right, then they win this round, and everyone else sits down. If they get it wrong, then somebody else can ring in and try to get the answer. Okay? So the first question for weed: what is the Latin name of weed? Of
Folks,
marijuana?
we need quiet over here. Please, hold
Latin
on. We're playing a
name
game
of
up here.
Marijuana. You know these words. They are used all the time. Latin name of... Do we have no takers?
He's pressing a button, but nothing's happening.
Well, this has never happened to me before. Well, let's go with you. What do you have, Voldemort? Cannabis is correct. So he wins the round.
Well, wait a second. Well, hold on. He would win the round if anything worked, but I don't think it's fair to be like.
Well, did anyone else? Nobody else knew the answer, so.
Nobody.
So
buzzed in?
I'm gonna just switch these out, and we'll use see if this one works.
That one worked.
But nobody else knew the answer, so I'm gonna have
No, but hold on. Keep testing it. Let's get it right.
Okay.
That worked.
Okay.
That worked.
Hit that one.
That really worked.
Yeah. Hang on.
You know what? You won the round, man. Give it up for him. You walk away. What's your name, my friend?
Shannon.
Oh my God, you're gonna walk away with this sweet ass tray and all this raw product. Give it up for him. He's a fucking champion, man. Okay, we are heading into round 5,
Nope.
ladies and gentlemen. Round 5 is the Edumacation round, man. And the Edumacation round. Oh wait, there's still other people we got to do.
Yeah, we do have 4 more other people, and then I just because we have 8, but
I understand.
We can.
Okay, so wait, so that guy didn't win.
No, he doesn't win. He wins the semi. The 4 people come up, and then the 2 that win play against each other.
Holy shit, this guy! What semi are you talking about? Are you,
We don't have 8. We can't play 8 against 1.
I know,
8
but
at
he
once.
just walked away with the prize.
All right. Well, we'll talk to the other teams after the game, and I'll make it right. Okay.
Who are the other teams that were up for the running?
The other teams were Team Mercurian, the 37 Club, MoviePoochShoot.com, and Pillow Pants.
So three others?
4 others. So afterwards, just come and see me, and
Well,
I'll.
let's do it right. Bring the 4 other teams up here, man. We'll do
Okay.
another prize. Read the names again. Read the
Okay.
names.
Let's get somebody from Pillow Pants.
Hold on, folks. Listen, go ahead.
Pillow
Read-
Pants. Pillow
Yes.
Pants coming up. MoviePoopShoot.com, the 37 Club, and Team Mercurian.
We got everyone represented here.
So let's test these buttons. Let's turn it on. 1 second.
Oh, we're gonna try this shit again.
Yeah, it's we practiced with this last night. Everything worked perfectly. Just let me. Here we go. Try green. Oh man.
Yeah. Just move it off.
Okay, let's
all
just
right.
have somebody call in when they have their.
Yes,
answer.
hit the bar like that.
Okay,
Totally.
very good.
Fuck technology. We'll do it the way the Luddites do it.
Okay.
Okay, move that shit out the way, man. Fucking, it's irritating. Here we go.
I know.
Okay.
It's 150
Get
bucks
ready
down
to
the
slap
tubes.
the. I know. Fucking get your money back. Here we go. Did you buy it at Amazon? I know
Yeah.
people. Here we go. Get ready to slap the counter.
Okay.
What's the?
It's also weed. We're doing more weed questions.
Okay. And what you're going to be playing for, more importantly, since he won the package, you're playing for a green screen Bratzi.
That's right.
Yeah, right? You're sitting there going, oh, this is better. Yeah.
Yes.
One of you will be winning this fine, one-of-a-kind green screen Bratzi, which we used to make yoga hosers for the special effects. Read that
And it would make a
question,
great
Andy.
team name.
Sure it would.
The question is, what chemical does cannabis release in...
Bang.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
The full question.
All right, hold on. All right, everyone be quiet. Here we go. 3 contestants left. Get ready to bang in. Read the question
full
again.
question is, what chemical does cannabis release in the brain? It releases a chemical in the brain.
Right there.
Endocannabinoids?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It
2
releases-
left.
Chemical makes you feel good. It's anybody? No, I'm sorry, that's not correct.
3 losers. Wait. Does he even have to respond?
Well, I guess he's not out, but do you have an answer for us?
Spoken like a true stoner.
We have another question if you want to just ask them all again.
Let's do another question, but give us the answer to that
The answer
question.
is dopamine, ladies and gentlemen.
Dopamine.
The very famous dopamine. Why do you think they
fair
call
enough.
it dope?
Let's pick another question. Get ready to slam in.
Okay. What ingredient in beer is closely related to the marijuana plant?
Right there.
Hops.
You win!
You win the game.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. What's your name, man?
John.
Give it up for him. He's a fucking winner. Okay. All right, that took a little longer than expected, but we got through it, man. Technology failed us, but our wits is what saved us in that
yes,
round. And
yes.
speaking of wits, we're heading into the round after which the whole fucking podcast is named. This is the Edumacation round, ladies and gentlemen. Round 5. Grab those books. In the Edumacation round, your team will win one of potentially 5 signed copies of the book Edumacation, written by Professor Andrew McElfresh.
Not a real
Give it up
professor.
for Andy. He wrote a book. This is what your team is playing for. 5 copies of the book, ladies and gentlemen. All the questions are derived from facts from the Edumacation podcast.
From the podcast. If you've listened to the show, you've heard these facts before.
Here we go. Number 1, pens up, get ready. What common body part comes from the Latin for little mouse?
Try to keep it clean.
What common body part comes from the Latin for little mouse?
Little mouse.
Number 2, what does the word avocado mean in the Aztec language Nahuatl?
Nahuatl.
Nahuatl?
Nahuatl.
Can't believe I got that right.
Nicely done.
What does the word avocado mean in the Aztec language Nahuatl?
It is descriptive and reminiscent of something.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's one of those words that means something?
Yes.
I guess they
I
all
remember
do.
telling you this on the podcast once.
Oh my God, that's right. I should know this. This is the round I would probably lose the hardest. What animal, number 3, what animal gets its name from the German for badger warrior? What animal gets its name from the German for badger warrior? I believe the term is Andy McElfresh.
Well, just to clarify, it is now its common name now. It means badger dog.
Yes.
Badger dog.
Okay. Number 4. Whiskey comes from the Gaelic. Oh, I can't say that. Go ahead.
Whiskey Betha.
Whiskey Betha, meaning what? The word whiskey comes from the Gaelic term Whiskey Betha, and whiskey is spelled U-I-S-G-E-B-A-T-H-A.
B-A-E-T-H-A, I think.
B-E-A-T-H-A.
Yes, B-E-A-T-H-A.
Meaning what? What does it mean? Say it again.
Whiskey Betha.
Whiskey Betha. That sounds more Russian than Gaelic.
Well, it's what whiskey comes from, and we're in a bar, so people should know what they're getting.
People are like, I know where my whiskey comes from JC at the Scum Villainy Cantina. Number 5, the last question, round 5, ladies and gentlemen. The Edumacation round, the round that demands you use your fucking brains. What TV show gave us the words yoink, craptacular, and cromulent?
Famous
What
television
TV show that we all know and love gave us the words yoink, craptacular, and cromulent?
And that's 5 questions, sir. That's the whole round.
That is 5 questions
We
in
took
the
'em
round.
down
As
fast.
soon as you're done filling out your card, ladies and gentlemen, hold that card up so one of our fine Edumacation volunteers could collect it. Put your hands together for our fine Edumacation volunteers. Make the show run,
Nicely
man.
done.
Big Daddy Jimmy V, Nate, and Cat Ears. Once all those cards are collected, we'll go over the answers. This was a tough round, man, except I know at least 2 of the answers. And I should know more because I was there for every episode of the podcast. But two of them I'm certain on.
Now, if you're sad because you might have forgotten something, you should just crack open one of these babies, because the Edumacation book has all kinds of facts to make you more interesting than you are.
I hate to ask for more information, but where could one find an Edumacation book, Andy?
Why, the Edumacation book is on sale on Amazon.com, or you can buy it in your local bookstore. It's carried nationwide.
You've seen it in a museum. I know that made you very happy.
Yes, it's in a lot of museum gift shops, like the American Museum of Natural History in New York,
Ooh, where the smart people shop.
and where they shot Night at the Museum.
Oh, where the dumb people go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cards all in. Counting it down. End of round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We finished another round. Put your hands together, man. We did it. We did it. All right, Andy. Tell us. Give us the
Elucidate? You were going to
answers.
say elucidate, weren't you?
I was gonna try, and then I was like, don't do that. What common body part comes from the Latin for little mouse, Andy?
Muscle. Musk for mouse and sul for small, so muscle.
I did not know that.
Yes.
My guess was nipple.
Wow.
Yeah. Muscle, ladies and gentlemen. Something that Popeye's got. Number 2, what does the word avocado mean in the Aztec language of Nahuatl?
All right. Anybody here know this one? There we go. We got some testicles in the corner right over there.
What's the answer?
testicles?
Avocado, the word?
Is testicle, yeah.
Wow.
Because as they hang from the tree with their wrinkly outsides,
they
they
look
look-
like these nuts.
they look kind of nuts.
Wow. All right, man. That's something to know. I'd imagine I'm gonna take that with me for the rest of my life, but I forgot it the first time, so I'm sure I'll forget it again. But good to know. What animal, number 3, gets its name from the German for badger warrior? Can I take it's a dachshund.
Dachshund.
Badger hound. Dachshund is the answer we're looking for. We'd accept Doxy. We'd accept world's best dog.
Or Shecky.
Or Shecky.
I'll take Shecky.
I'll take Shecky. No one takes Shecky. Number 4, Whiskey comes from the Gaelic Whiskey Beta, meaning what?
It means water of life.
You knew that. Holy shit. Well done, man.
Well done. Very
Water
good.
of life is the whiskey means water of life.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking lie that is. Number 5. What TV show gave us the words yoink, craptacular, and cromulent? Wait for it on the count of 3. Everyone say it together. 1, 2, 3. Now let's all sing it. 1, 2, 3. The Simpsons. Very good, man. There are the answers for your round 5 edumacation round put together by Andy. And Andy, I believe, has a winner or more than one winner.
I have one winner. Thank God.
I know. We don't have to face down in the egatorium and shit like that.
I can't believe it.
All right, what is it? What is the name
And that
of the winning
team's
team?
name, they got one wrong. They did not know what a little mouse was in Latin. But they got everything else right. They put tongue, which doesn't seem like a bad answer.
Not bad.
And that team was Bantha Fodder.
Bantha Fodder returns to the winner's circle.
Oh, there you are.
Congratulations, Captain. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, take those fucking books and go smarten people up, man.
Do you have 5 people on
How
your
many
team?
people on your team? 5?
Yeah.
And they're all yours.
Excellent.
He won. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Bantha Fodder.
He was like, do I have to take 5?
Please. These shits are heavy. All right, round 6, man. Get your cards ready. Get your pens ready. Round 6, we're in uncharted territory, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't do this category last week. This is a category we like to call genre gems. It's tough to say. Genre gems, so we say genre gems. This week, the genre in particular we're going to be looking at, all the questions relate to the genre of horror. Horror. Get your pens up, get your cards ready, man. Here we go. Question number 1. What? I'm just waiting for fucking silence. What is James L. Brooks's credits name in Treehouse of Horror episodes? When you watch The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, what is the credit that they give to James L. Brooks? What do they do with his name to scarify it? They do change it for the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
There's one answer. There's one answer. It's the same.
What is James L. Brooks' credits name in Treehouse of Horror episodes? It's always the same in every Treehouse of Horror episode. Here we go. Number 2. In the movie adaptation of It, what significant character is missing but is referenced in a Lego model in Georgie's room?
There's only one referenced in the Lego model, but it's a character from the book that plays an important role and is not in the movie.
In the movie adaptation of It, what significant character is missing but is referenced in a Lego model in Georgie's room?
Yes, the
Yes,
2016
the current
one.
It movie.
The current It movie. Well asked.
Yeah, this is a movie adaptation. The other one was a miniseries, technically.
That's true. That's true.
That's Carew?
That's Carew. It's
That's
Rod
Carew,
Yeah.
true. Here we go. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, your question number 3. Quiet. Silence. Says Silent Bob. James McAvoy wore a cast in Atomic Blonde after breaking his knuckle filming what horror movie? James McAvoy in the movie Atomic Blonde, he's wearing a cast the whole time. He had to wear that because he busted, a finger?
He broke a knuckle.
Broke a knuckle in doing what horror movie? Here we go. Next question. Question 4. What was Reagan? What was Reagan's vomit made out of in The Exorcist?
Famous
Did you
vomit.
say I used to know that? I used to know that and I let it go for some reason.
She's forgotten more about movie vomit than you'll ever know.
What was Reagan's vomit made out of in the movie The Exorcist? And your last question in round 6, man, the genre gems horror round. How many feature films have been made with Jason from Friday the 13th as a lead character? I need you to listen to that question very carefully, and we'll say nothing more than repeat it again and think before you respond. How many feature films have been made with Jason from Friday the 13th as a lead character? you tell us the right answer, man, you're going to have a chance to win something sweet. We didn't even do what the prizes are, man. I believe the prize this week for our Genre Gems round is a very, very sweet Jaws poster. You grab onto this, you go open it up. Look at that shit. It's not a theatrical poster. It's one of those cool artsy prints. It's made by the good folks. Let me read this at the bottom, Andy. Pitch it back. The good folks at Poster by Phantom City Creative Inc. It's gorgeous. Shows the orca heading out to sea to chase down Jaws. That is going to be yours if you answer all these questions correctly, man. Once your card is filled out, hold it up in the air. It'll be collected. Round is at an end. No more questions left, man. Throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Make sure that Cat Ears or Big Daddy Jimmy V or Nate grab your cards so they can go tabulate it.
We've got one over here. Nate.
Oh,
Here we go. Cat Ears got it.
This was a good round of questions, man. I would have spent a lot of time thinking about number 5. Number 5 is Tricky Dicky.
It's tricky.
I mean, it's Tricky Dicky even without the trick. Like, it's just you need to know a lot about that franchise.
Yeah.
All right, everyone got their cards in, ladies and gentlemen. Card collection round is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, we finished something. Put your hands together. It's done. It's important in life to applaud yourself even for the most menial of tasks once they're completed. Number 1 in the Genre Gems category this week, round 6, horror was the topic. Andy asks us, what is James L. Brooks' credits name in the Treehouse of Horror episodes? Andy, tell us.
James Hell Brooks.
That's absolutely right.
A lot of people got that one.
In the movie adaptation of It, the movie, not the miniseries, what significant character is missing but is referenced in a Lego model in Georgie's room?
The turtle. We'll take the turtle or Maturin the turtle.
What was his name?
Maturin.
Maturin?
Just like in Master and Commander, that's the doctor's name.
Turtle was the answer, man. Number 3, James McAvoy wore a cast in Atomic Blonde after breaking his knuckle filming what horror movie?
Split.
That was my guess. It was Split. The answer is Split, ladies and gentlemen. The sequel to which they just dropped the trailer for online, Glass, and it looks fantastic.
Looking forward to that one.
The Shyamalan-assance continues. Number 4, what was Reagan's vomit made out of in The Exorcist?
Pea soup. Pea soup. We would take both oatmeal and pea soup, but pea soup is what the effects artist listed it as in the safety.
The answer is pea soup. We will take pea soup with oatmeal, but pea soup is what Andy was looking for.
That's correct.
And number 5, how many feature films have been made with Jason from Friday the 13th as the lead character? What's tricky about this, folks, is that the very first Friday the 13th movie, Jason Voorhees is not the lead character.
Yes.
He's barely a character at all, so that movie doesn't count. He's certainly not the lead character. His mother is the killer in the first movie. So what does that leave us with?
It leaves us with 11 films. Let me read them out to you.
Read them all out. Andy's got the answers. Someone get them all?
Yes, we have 11, and that is obviously 2 through 8. Well, I'm sorry, that's a typo there. Okay. Can you recorrect the cards? Yes, I can. Okay, we need to just do a little recorrection. I had put a typo in.
Okay.
But it's 11, so it's 2 through 8. Then Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy versus Jason, and Friday the 13th remake.
And Jason was the hero or the main character.
Yeah, he's the guy that shows up for the fights, not
it's
his
a
mother.
tricky fucking question, man. Okay, so now we've got shit tabulated. Is that correct?
Well, I had a typo on the answer sheet, so Jimmy's retabulating.
Oh, there's a different card.
Yes,
is
there
that
is.
correct? All right, cards have been swapped. I guess we have a winner. Is it one winner, more than one
It is
winner?
one winner, and it is with only one incorrect answer.
What was the one incorrect answer?
No, they got all of them correct. All of them correct.
Did
all
they even get that Friday the 13th question?
Yeah, they got the Friday the 13th.
There's another one, man. There's a tie. Oh, shit.
Okay,
All right.
we have a tie. That's, again, it's my fault. There's a typo on the answer sheet.
No worries.
Mr. Poopy Butthole team. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole, get up here. Send a representative. How are you? And what's the other team?
To Team Discovering Channel. Team
Discovery Channel. Send a representative up here right now. All right, man. What is this on? There it is. What's your name, good sir? Speaking to that mic.
Michael.
Everyone give it up for Michael. What's your name, good sir?
Gilbert.
What is Gilbert?
Yeah.
Everyone give it up for Gilbert. You guys are going to face off against one another right here. First one, slap the counter, gets to answer the question, and the question is going to be asked by Andy right now. Andy, take it away.
What actor plays the crazy patient who shoots Bruce Willis at the beginning of The Sixth Sense? Actor?
I know this.
Anybody that shoots Bruce Willis makes it into your... No takers? Just anybody? Just... What team are you on?
Are you on that team? The answer is Donnie Wahlberg,
All right.
man. Fucking you win.
All right, nicely done.
It's her birthday, too.
And it's your birthday? What's her name? Jen. Happy birthday, Jen. You won a Jaws poster. Give it up for him. Well done. All right, man. Fucking moving right along. Now we are into round 7, ladies and gentlemen. And this round is brand new. We've never done it before. It's a very cheekily entitled round called the Smithsonian Museum. All of these questions are going to be about me and my work and shit like that. And what you're playing for is a signed Blunt Man figure. And in here is, can you pull that out, please? In there is a poster, a Clerk's Anniversary poster that was drawn by Steve Stark of Stark Toons, who did all the animation for Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. And it was put out by the good folks at Upper Deck. This is an artist proof. I've signed it at the bottom. It's a gorgeous poster, and it's going to be yours along with this figure if you win this round about Kevin Smith. I have not seen these questions, so I'm going to learn them along with you. And if I get any of them wrong, boy, am I going to be disappointed in myself. Ready to go, folks? Empty cards in front of you, phones down, pens in your hand. Question number 1 in round 7. What was the name of Will Ferrell's character in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? I know this. What was the name of Will Ferrell's character in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Number 2, on the Leno Tonight Show, what famous TV theme does... Wow, this is deep cuts. Nobody's going to get... I don't even know this. What famous TV theme does Kevin fly around the Seattle Space Needle to after having his first sip of coffee? We did a Tonight Show short... A roadside, I know, it's fucking obscure, man. We might have to swap. Do you have extra questions?
I do have extra questions.
You got that question? Then it plays, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit.
Yes.
All right, I'm not taking it out.
It's in the DVD extras on Jersey Girl.
You can justify it all you want. That is incredibly fucking obscure. But if she's got it, then it's going to play. That'd be amazing. Okay, here we go. Number 3. What is Kevin's mother's childhood nickname for him? What does my mother call me? I would get that one right. It's crazy. I wouldn't get the second one right at all. I don't remember. Number 3, what does my mom call me, man? What's my mom's childhood nickname for me, which, to be fair, she still uses as me as a 47-year-old man. She still calls me this. Number 4, who played... Who played? I think you're missing a word.
Who played the film within a film?
Who played the film within a film version of Silent Bob in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? In the movie Blunt Man and Chronic, in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, who played the big screen version of Silent Bob? You know it. Think about it. And then our last question in the Smithsonian Museum round is, what famous comedian inspired Kevin to don a trench coat and backwards hat? That's an excellent fucking question. Well done, sir. What famous comedian inspired Kevin to steal his fucking look and wear a trench coat and a backwards fucking hat. That's the end of the Smithsonian Museum round, ladies and gentlemen. When you're finished with your card, hold your card in the air, and one of our fine volunteers are gonna come along and pick it up. We got Cat Ears, we got Nate, we got Big Daddy Jimmy V. They're all helping us out tonight. Give them your card, and we're gonna find out. Those are good questions, man.
I did my best, sir. I was a little nervous because you didn't review them ahead of time, but
I know, but I was happy to not know them in advance. It was actually more fun.
yeah.
Card collection is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Throw your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care. Someone will collect your card, and you will become eligible to win this signed Blunt Man figure and that signed Clerks poster from the good folks at Upper Deck. And I just found something at the bottom. In the monster round, aside from the Jaws poster, this was the other prize, man. So come pick this up. It's a first season of iZombie on DVD. Ooh. That goes with the Jaws poster. You won something else, birthday girl. Well done.
All right.
Dot, dot, dot.
So we're all in with our cards.
All the cards are in?
All the cards are in.
Then let's find out the answers to these questions. I don't even have to look at the key for some of these. What was the name of the Will Ferrell character in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Ladies and gentlemen, somebody call it out. Marshall Will and Holly it is. Well done. On the Leno Tonight Show, what famous TV theme does Kevin fly around the Seattle Space Needle to after having his first sip of coffee?
Greatest American hero.
That is correct.
Holy shit, man. You know more about me than I do. Well done. Number 3, what is Kevin's mother's childhood nickname for him? Anybody? My mother calls me Tiger. I know. I don't know why. Like, I wasn't like, or anything like that. Like, I don't know. It's a random. I guess she was like, if I'm going to call him an animal, I might as well be tiger instead of pig or something like that.
Wow.
Who played the film within a film version of Silent Bob and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? The great pie fucker himself, Jason Biggs, ladies and gentlemen. Who, if I have my way, if he's willing to do it, because the scene is written for him, both Biggs and Vanderbeek return in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
That is great.
Okay. Last question of the round. What famous comedian inspired Kevin to don a backwards trench coat and start wearing? And the answer is Sam Kinison. Well done, man. I loved Sam Kinison's look. Excellent fucking round of questions. Give it up for Andy. Came up with the fucking questions for the Kevin round.
Give it up for
Smithsonian
Kevin
Museum.
for having a life to make questions about.
Well done, kids. Well done. Okay, we got a winner?
We got a 5 answers correct winner.
Only one.
Only one.
Fucking A, man. There's a winning team here that answered every question right, which means you would have beat me if I'd played the round.
That's true.
So who is that winner?
It's the 37 Club. There we go.
Come on up,
Come on up,
send a
37
representative
Club.
and get your shit, man. You won. What's your name, kind sir?
Travis.
Give it up for Travis, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. That's yours. That's yours. I'll take this. He's a winner, and off he goes. Fuck, Travis. Well done. The man who knows more about Kevin Smith than Kevin Smith. Okay, here we go. The next round is round 8. We're closing in on the end of this fucking game.
We
and what
are.
happens at the end of this game, folks, is when we play all the rounds, every round, of course, has a prize. But when we finish all 10 rounds, whoever wins the most of all of the rounds of the game, like of those 10 rounds, wins a one-of-a-kind Eduma Challenge coin. Tell them what that Eduma Challenge coin allows them to do.
The Eduma Challenge coin allows you to come to any future game and get a full set of cards absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's also like one of a fucking kind. You're in an
Yes.
exclusive club, man. So you and very few other people will have this fucking coin.
That's
you can
true.
use this shit to get laid, probably.
Well,
Just flipping the coin in the air like Harvey Dent all the time. People are like, what's that? You're like, it's my Eduma Challenge coin. Okay. What do we do? Start again.
so you want to talk about the prize for this one? This is the
This is a big deal. This round, ladies and gentlemen, quiet folks, here we go, just setting up what we're about to do. Round 8 is what we call the light speed round,
we're
man.
calling it the Kessel Run round or the
Oh, that's right, we changed it. It's better to call it the Kessel Run. Round 8 is called the Kessel Run round, and obviously that round is always going to be themed with Star Wars universe questions. But this week, The prize, normally the prize would be some Star Wars shit that I got sitting around my office. But this week, the prize is pretty fucking spectacular. Tell them what they can win if they win this round.
Feel the Force this summer with special screenings of Star Wars A New Hope, August 7th and 10th, and The Empire Strikes Back, August 9th and 11th. Watch the movie on the Hollywood Bowl's spectacular HD screen while John Williams' iconic score is performed live by the Los Angeles Philharmonic and conducted by David
That's
Newman.
right, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this round is going to get 2 tickets to the Hollywood Bowl to go see Star Wars A New Hope, man. So you just got to know a bunch of shit about Star Wars in this round. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, round 8 is called the Kessel Run round. Here we go, folks. Get ready. Pens up. Phones down, blank cards in front of you, and shut your fucking mouths. Number 1, what does Yoda eat from Luke's supplies when he lands on Dagobah? Or I'll say Dagobah.
Dagobah system.
The Dagobah system. What does Yoda eat from Luke's supplies when he lands on Dagobah?
And Luke gets all fussy and is like, "You're making a mess."
Yeah, hint, it's not his dick.
Wow.
Number 2, what tool does Han ask Chewie for when he's fixing the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive? Yes, that was Chewie's response. What tool does Han Solo ask Chewbacca for when Han Solo is fixing the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive?
That's the question, JC.
Hi.
That's the question that Rosie O'Donnell gave me in 1999 that I won the trivia contest on Rosie O'Donnell.
Wait.
So anybody who's a JC fan might know the answer.
Wow.
Hold on. There's a lot of unpacking to do with all of that. I don't think anybody knew anything about this. You were on the Rosie O'Donnell show?
I was on the Rosie O'Donnell show on May 19th, 1999, which was the day episode 1 came out, doing Star Wars trivia.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
And what did you win?
Like a giant box of toys. Like a me-sized box of Jar Jar Binks figures.
Wow.
What? I've known you for years. The first fucking time I've heard this story. Do you have any left? Can I have a Jar Jar figure?
Probably in storage, yeah. I'll bring some for the Light Kessel run next week.
Sweet. Those could be prizes. Here's some shit JC don't want. Wow, that's fucking wild, man. All right, let's see. Number 3. What is Han's call sign when he's first scouting on his Tauntaun on Hoth? In The Empire Strikes Back, Han's on a Tauntaun. You hear his call sign. What is Han's call sign when he's scouting?
Phones down, no internet, ladies and gentlemen.
No what?
No internet, please.
Yeah, no internet.
All phones down.
What? Yeah, don't text. Don't ask. You could be asking for help for all we know. You could. You're like, I have to win that fucking cheap prize. It's not worth your dignity, folks. Don't do it. Okay. Number 4. If you couldn't get into Empire when it was Empire Strikes Back, when it was in theaters, you could always go see this film that came out 1 week before, and it won the Oscars for Best Original Song and Best Original Score. Name the movie. If you couldn't get into Empire Strikes Back when it was in theaters, that's okay, because you could always go see this film that came out a week before and won the Oscars later on for Best Original Song and Best Original Score. All you have to do is name it. That is a fucking dick biter of a question, man.
It's obvious. I'm going to, I don't even need to get the clue. It's obviously a musical.
It's obviously a musical. Andy's
So?
absolutely right. Okay, in the Kessel Run, here we go. The last question in the Kessel Run. You're about to complete the Kessel Run, ladies and gentlemen. Empire Strikes Back was shot at Elstree Studios in London at the same time as what other famous film that came out 1 week later? Parenthetically speaking, that film that came out 1 week later won the first annual Razzies for Worst Director and Worst Actress. So this is a very loaded question, man. I'll break it up into 2 parts just so you can make sure you process it. Empire Strikes Back was shot at Elstree Studios in London at the same time as what other famous film that came out 1 week later? And as a hint to what that famous film is, That film went on to win the first annual Razzie Award for Worst Director and Worst Actress. Wow, man, that's a fucking deep cut pull. But I know the answer because you told me before, but I don't think I would have gotten that answer on my own.
There's an interesting tied together at the same studio at the same time. So a lot of Star Wars fans will know this film. All right, that's 5 questions. Let's hand in those cards, everybody.
We have finished the Kessel Run. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. The prize is 2 tickets to go see Star Wars: A New Hope at the Hollywood Bowl. If you've never seen a show at the Hollywood Bowl, or even if you've seen every show at the Hollywood Bowl, it's a great experience. So this is a really great prize package.
And
if you don't finished your cards, filling them out, put them up in the air, man. Cat Ears is walking around collecting them. Nate's helping her out. I guess Big Daddy Jimmy V's in the other room tabulating, of course. So throw them up. Let's get them collected, and let's give you all these answers for this round, man. Andy, that was a fascinating list of questions.
If you don't win the tickets, you can always go to hollywoodbowl.com and buy your own.
Could you imagine that? Like most places when you're in a contest, you can't, like, if you want these, you could go fucking buy them too.
Yeah.
But you can. If you lose this round and want to feel like a winner, you can go buy tickets and be like, I won too,
Just
bitch.
lie, yeah.
I won with my own money.
All right, anybody have cards? All the cards are in?
Here we go, folks. The answers to the Kessel round, round 8. Here we go. Number 1. What does Yoda eat from Luke's supplies when he lands on Dagobah? Tell us, Andy.
He eats a granola bar. Also, an energy bar would have been acceptable.
We will take energy bar or granola bar.
Yes, it was an actual granola bar they used in the filming. I'm looking at JC to make sure that it's okay.
Okay, number 2. What tool does Han ask Chewie for when he's fixing the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive? And of course, JC, the answer would be
Hydro spanner.
Hydro spanners.
Hydro
We were looking for, man. If you got that, you're almost close to getting these tickets. Number 3. What is Han's call sign when he's first scouting on his Tauntaun on Hoth, Andy?
It's Echo 7.
Echo base to Echo 7. Echo 7 was the answer. If you couldn't get into Empire when it was in the theaters, you could always go see this film. Came out a week before, and it won the Oscars for Best Original Song and Best Original Score. What is the name of the movie, Andrew McElfresh?
That movie is Fame.
Fame, ladies and gentlemen.
Fame.
Those kids are going to fucking live forever.
Yes.
Apparently not long enough for anyone to remember that movie was out at the same time. Fuck. Number 5. Empire was shot at Elstree Studios in London at the same time as what other famous film that came out 1 week later on? And that film went on to win the first annual Razzie for Best Director,
Worst Director,
and Worst Actress. What's the name of the movie?
The Shining.
Can you fucking believe that, man? They fucking gave Kubrick a Razzie for the fucking Shining.
They hated that movie.
Unbelievable. I didn't even realize those 2 movies were out at the same time.
Yeah.
That blew my hair back.
Well, he's just a little... What?
It's bullshit. Yeah, she's not saying you're bullshit. She's saying
that's those Razzies.
And he's like, I'm not bullshit.
I'm not.
All right, did we get a
I'm the
winner?
opposite of bullshit.
Yeah, I try to be as authentic as I can. Did we get a winner? One winner?
We do, and yes, and that is the 37 Club.
37 Club won
again.
Come on up, send up a representative.
Nicely done, sir.
What's your name?
Travis.
Travis again. Give it up for Travis, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
JC, tell us about the ticket situation. You look so perturbed.
Your name will be on the guest list at the Hollywood Bowl, so I'll give you my business card, you email me, and I'll get you set up.
But so that you walk away with something in your hands, we're going to give you this. These are wardrobe tags from the movie Yoga Hosers.
Yes.
Now, everyone's like, ooh, but let me literally show you what the fuck that is. I was just going to throw this shit out. See, it says customer number 1, and on the back it has all of the wardrobes listed. But I can't throw shit like that because I'm like, this belongs in a museum. So this is going into your care, man. You're a winner! I love getting rid of shit. Okay, here we go. Round 9, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pop me in the mouth round. This is for the winner of this round is going to win this lovely little sign. Kevin Smith, Pop figure right there, sold exclusively at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, the comic book store in Red Bank, New Jersey. Funko Pop, Pop Me in the Mouth round is pop culture questions.
Yes, just any kind of pop culture question.
It's a
could
pop,
be current.
potpourri, if you
It's
will.
a potpourri. Very well said, sir.
So here we go. Pens in your hands, blank cards in front of you, phones down, and everybody silence as we enter round 9. Here we go. Number one, Taylor Swift, James Corden, Jennifer Hudson, and Ian McKellen are going to star in the film version of what Broadway show?
Yes, it was just announced.
It was just announced recently. I heard it at Comic-Con. Taylor Swift, James Corden, Jennifer Hudson, Ian McKellen walk into a bar. No. These people, they're going to star in the film version of what Broadway show? Write that down because we're going to question number 2. Here we go, folks. Quiet. Question number 2 so everybody can hear it. What? So everybody can hear it. Shh, shh. What is Paul McCartney's middle name? What is Paul McCartney's middle name? Wow, that's
An electric charge went
I
through the
know,
rooms.
everybody was like unfair, but some people were like, ooh, I know that.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. All right, number 3. Who co-starred in the 1989 buddy action flick Collision Course with Pat Morita? I know this. That's crazy great pull. Who co-starred in 1989? There was a buddy action comedy called Collision Course. One of the characters was Pat Morita.
Yes, Pat Morita played one of the buddies.
Played one of the buddies. The other buddy, that's the name we're looking for, man. Who co-starred?
Famous person.
Very famous person. Number 4, in season 2 of Stranger Things. Yeah, the hush guy. Ooh, everyone's like, I've seen that. In season 2 of Stranger Things, what does Dustin name his pet from the Upside Down? It sounded more adorable in a British accent. I don't know. And number 5, ladies and gentlemen, the last question of the Funko Pop Pop Me in the Mouth round goes a little something like this. What was the name of Rick, Bird Person, and Squanchy's band in college?
Yes.
It's a
That's
great
they all
fucking,
performed together.
If you
Very
know your Rick,
memorable.
if you know your Rick and Morty, that's a pretty great question, man.
Very memorable name.
What was the name of Rick and Bird Person and Squanchy's band in college? Rick and Bird Person and Squanchy had a band in college. What was the name of that band? Once you write that down, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of that round. Put your hands together. We finished another round.
All right, hands up.
When you complete your card, hold
Cards
your
in.
card in the air. Wave it like you just don't care. Cat ears. Nate, they're going to come pick it up. Big Daddy Jimmy V's going to tabulate it in the back. And we're going to find ourselves a winner, man. I like that category. It goes all over the place.
Yeah.
A lot of choices. Fun.
Really fun. Keep people involved.
No doubt. And some of it was current. Like, you know, fucking that first question was from this week. Okay, everyone handed in their cards. Anyone still holding on any cards? One card over there. Any cards over there?
All cards are in from this side.
Counting it down. Give you 10 seconds to close out the round. 10, 9, help me out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody! Okay, man, the round is closed, so now we're going to go over the answers to the Pop Me in the Mouth round. Winner of this round is going to walk away with this fine, signed Kevin Smith Funko Pop. Here we go, man. First question was, Taylor Swift, James Corden, Jennifer Hudson, and Ian McKellen will star in the film version of what Broadway show? Andy? Cats. They just announced it this weekend. Cats. Fucking bullshit is right. What? Question number 2. What is Paul McCartney's middle name? I have no idea.
It's Paul. His first name is James, and his middle name is Paul.
Ah. You were so happy about that, you had to come put it in his face. You're like, ah! Trick question of sorts.
It's somewhat,
Well
yes.
done. Number 3, who co-starred in the 1989 buddy action flick Collision Course? Jay Leno is the absolute correct answer. How did you fucking know that? You've seen it? Oh shit.
No, it's quite terrible.
That's hysterical, man. Okay, number 4. In season 2 of Stranger Things, what does Dustin name his pet from the Upside Down?
D'Artagnan or Dart for short. We'll take both.
We take Dart or D'Artagnan.
Dart or D'Artagnan.
And then the final question of the round, which seemed to stump a lot of folks, man. What was the name of the band in college that was populated by Rick, Birdperson, and Squanchy?
And that would be the Flesh Curtains. The Flesh Curtains.
Oh my God. The Flesh Curtains, if you have that, you're going to be very close to this Funko Pop. We have a card. That means we have a winner. Just one winner is going to walk away with this fine Kevin Smith signed Funko Pop, ladies and gentlemen. Andy, what do we got?
Why, that team would be the ever-winning 37 Club.
The 37 Club takes it, ladies and gentlemen. What's your name, Captain? Oh, shit, that one's dead. What's your name, Captain?
John.
Everyone give it up for John.
Yes, John. Who knew that watching that movie would get you a prize?
Let me tell you something, man. John is living proof that no time is ever wasted. You watch that movie, and I'm sure somebody was like, why are you watching this bullshit? Fucking, what, 20 years later? That's why you watch that bullshit. Well done, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were about to enter round 10 of the Edge of My Pub quiz. This is it. We've gotten to round 10. We did twice as many rounds as last week. Give us your applause because we accomplished something. Round 10, the last round of the game, we call the shirt off my back round. Whoever wins this round is going to win this jersey that I'm wearing right here, man. You will win the shirt off my back. Whoever wins, I'll take it off, I'll sign it. Boom, it goes to you. Can I have a Sharpie standing by, please? The name of the round is Shirt Off My Back round, and so thank you. The idea is back is the word in play. Last week, all the questions were themed to Back to the Future. This week, all the questions were going to be themed to Empire Strikes Back, but we used those in the Kessel Run category. So Andy said, what back should we do? And then I said, well, if it's good for my shirt, if it's for my jersey, we should really make the round hard. So this round's going to be very difficult for you unless you know the movie Backdraft. That's right. There are a bunch of people going, why didn't I watch it more? Backdraft is the category, ladies and gentlemen. I can't imagine anyone's going to get all 5 right, but if they do, aside from winning this jersey, I will buy you around a team of drinks if you can get all of these right.
All five right.
I can't imagine this is going to happen.
This guy's just like, I can't believe I went and saw Collision Course instead of Backdraft.
Here we go, folks. Round 10 is about to begin. The shirt off my background. The category this week is Backdraft. Question number 1. Let me get your silence. Shh. Here we go. Bye. What actor played Kurt Russell's character's father in Backdraft? In Backdraft, Kurt Russell had a dad. Who played his dad?
Yes. Famous role for a specific reason.
I know it's like disappointing. Everyone's like, oh, fuck, man, this is hard. But like, you got to end it hard. If it ended easy and shit. Easy questions for round 1, but round 10 is going to be difficult. Number 2, who hosts the line video at the Universal Studios Backdraft attraction? If you go up to Universal Studios and you go on Backdraft, the ride or whatever the fuck they call it, somebody is hosting the video that you watch while you're in line. Who is the host of the Backdraft line video?
That would be something people saw more recently.
Yes. Yeah, probably, right?
Okay.
Number 3, roughly how many real firefighters appear in the film? Wow. You're making them work for this fucking shirt, man.
This was a Variety headline at one point.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, according to Variety. Roughly how many real firefighters appear in the film Backdraft? Take a number. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen, what former child star plays the pathologist? This is a former child star, and he plays the This is a former child star who plays the pathologist in Backdraft. Oh my God!
A hush fell across the room.
Could you imagine if somebody was like, "You've got to answer 5 questions if you want to live. Otherwise, I'm gonna shoot you in the head." And you're like, "All right, that's fair enough." And they're like, "The questions are about Backdraft."
Right.
You'd be like, "You might as well fucking shoot me now, man."
There's a way to get to this answer.
Is there?
Yeah.
You'll tell us later on.
Yes.
What former child star plays the pathologist in the movie Backdraft? And Backdraft, the last question of round 10, ladies and gentlemen, the shirt off my background for the Backdraft category is, who was originally cast as Brian McCaffrey before Billy Baldwin, but had to do a small part in a Ridley Scott movie instead? I know. It's cruel is what it
really
is.
cruel.
You got to know such deep cuts.
He was cast in the movie and could not get out of his contract to do a very small part in another movie directed by Ridley Scott.
So wait, he could not be in Backdraft because he was previously committed
Right.
to doing a tiny role in a Ridley Scott
Got
movie.
cast as the lead, had to go do a tiny role.
Whew, that's got to hurt as an actor. That's the last question in the round, ladies and gentlemen. Round 10, shirt off my back. The Backdraft category is what we look for. If you're done with your card, hold them up in the air. Cat
Cards
ears,
up, everybody.
Nate, they will come along and they
Thinking
will
about
collect
small
those
parts
cards.
in Ridley Scott movies.
Once
Small
those cards
parts.
go in, Big Daddy Jimmy V is sitting in the back
Here.
with a supercomputer.
Nate, we got one over here.
To tabulate all the answers. And when the answers, when we find who our winner is, that winner is going to walk away with the jersey that I'm wearing, the fucking literal shirt off my back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tag it, and you can take it home, and you can make 19 jerseys out of this one jersey if you're good enough.
Oh, come on.
Are all the cards in?
Not yet. We have one more team. Did you hand your card in?
All right,
One
we're
more
gonna give
card
you
right here.
10 seconds. 10 seconds to close this round. Counting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We finished something. Not only did we finish a round, but we also fucking finished the game, ladies and gentlemen. But first up we got to do is go through the answers. While all the cards are getting tabulated in the back, let's walk through this perilous fucking Backdraft.
It was your request, and really,
I did request it, and I don't regret it. I know it's disappointing for a lot of people. Like, I don't know fucking shit about Backdraft. Well, if you're ever going to come play the pub quiz again, you know how to load up for the last question. It usually has something to do with back.
That's right.
So, figure that out, maybe reverse engineer. Nobody was ever going to look for Backdraft.
That's
I know
true.
that much. Here we
I was
go.
surprised myself.
I know. I was like, he goes, what should we do? I was like, do them about Backdraft. And he just sent back a question mark. Here we go. Number 1. What actor played Kurt Russell's character's father in Backdraft? Does anybody know?
No, it was Kurt Russell. Played both himself, his character, and his father character.
Wow, man. That honestly makes me want to go watch Backdraft tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a trick question. I don't know anybody got that right. Number 2, ready? Who hosts the line video at the Universal Studios Backdraft attraction?
Ron Howard is the correct
Ron
answer.
Howard's the answer, man. Well done. That would have been a good guess, and I wouldn't have even guessed that. Fucking good. Number 3, roughly how many real firefighters appear in the film Backdraft, Andy?
It was 5,000. There was a funeral in the movie,
That's
and
right.
real firemen marched because they wanted to represent their uniforms. And in fact, there was suburban firefighters came into Chicago, and they weren't allowed to march because they were wearing the wrong uniform, and they're like, let them march anyway. Put them all
Really?
in. Yeah, so everybody that came got to march.
The answer we were looking for is 5,000. I was going to guess 0. I thought it was a trick question. Like,
Yeah.
there were 0 real firefighters, but 5,000. Fuck. Okay, number 4. Folks, hush up. We're giving out answers. Here we go. Shh. What former child star plays the pathologist?
Well, if you're familiar with Ron Howard's work, you know that he cast his brother Clint Howard in every single movie in a cameo role, and that was the role he played.
That was Clint.
It was Clint Howard. And he was a child actor who was on Gentle Ben and also in a Star Trek episode.
Yeah, he played the one that's like, I like Tron. What is it? Tron?
Try Tranya. I hope you cherish it as much as I.
Yes. Wow, that was a tough one. And then number 5, who was originally cast as Brian McCaffrey, the main character, before Billy Baldwin was cast, but then that actor had to do a small part in a Ridley Scott movie instead, so he didn't wind up being in Backdraft. Let's don't give it out. Let's try to reverse engineer this. What was the Ridley Scott movie? Let's start there.
Thelma and Louise.
Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Holy shit, man. Wow. That worked out for him in a big, bad way.
It became his signature. It really launched his career.
So are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, I was looked at, there's 2 winners?
2 winners with 1 correct answer each.
Holy shit, say that out loud. All right, folks, listen up. This is important information. We've just gotten the fucking round winners, and there are 2 round winners, and they have to compete against each other for the grand prize. But in order to win, how many correct answers did they have in the Backdraft round?
Each team got 1 correct. They got
Wow. It is it's a squeaker, Mr. M. That is so fucking tight. All right, tell us who the winning teams are and the run representative from each team. Join us up here at the bar. Who do we got, Andy?
Top Gun.
Top Gun is here.
The 37 Club.
Give it up for them, boys. Give it up for them. One more time. What's your name, good friend?
Tom from Melbourne, Australia.
From where?
Melbourne.
Tom is from Melbourne. He came a long way to play the game. Give it up for the traveler. Yeah, thank you. And of course, we've seen you in the winner's circle so many times. Give me your name again.
Travis.
Travis is up again, ladies and gentlemen. Give it to him. Give it to him hard. Okay, boys, you know the deal. You're going to be slapping the counter because we can't count on fucking technology anymore and shit. This is like that TV show Jon Favreau made, Powerless. Is that?
I was thinking Naked and Afraid because that's how I feel.
Okay, get ready to slap the counter. Is it still the same category?
It is the same category, Backdraft.
So they still have to answer more Backdraft
That
questions?
is correct.
Just when you thought we were out of Backdraft, man, it's fucking back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
So get ready. Wait for me to finish the question and then answer by hitting the table. Whoever hits first, Kevin will watch while I concentrate on getting it right. Who plays the fire investigator in Backdraft that calls fire a living thing it eats and it hates?
Kurt Russell is not the answer. You have a chance to steal and win a jersey that I've sweat in.
Patrick Swayze.
It was not
Patrick Swayze was not in Backdraft,
No, he was
I don't
not.
think, but it was a good guess. I'm going to give the answer because we'll go on to another question.
Yes.
Robert De Niro.
That's right,
Yes.
Robert De Niro.
We know. We like Backdraft. Okay, so we got a secondary question.
Okay, this one is kind of something, if you just think about it and you think about the questions we asked, you should be able to get it. They're making Backdraft 2. They announced it 2 months ago.
What?
They are making Backdraft 2.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Not, what do you mean, why? I mean, I'm just shocked. Like, it must be in the air. I was like, choose Backdraft.
Just think about everyone in the movie. There's just all the people we've talked about so far. Which actor, upon announcing the movie was being made, immediately agreed to be in the sequel? Not Kurt Russell, I'm sorry.
Clint Howard.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on, man. It was Robert De Niro, wasn't
No, it was Billy Baldwin. He was the one that was like, I've been sitting at home doing nothing.
Oh, my God. That was logical.
All right,
Wow,
well.
hold on. All right, hold on. We still
out of-
haven't.
so
Hold
those
on,
are-
folks. Settle down. We still haven't fucking gotten the shirt off my back. So Andy's gonna go for a third question. Here
But
we
we're
go.
going to take it out of Backdraft, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that's okay with everyone.
Oh, really? You're
Yes.
abandoning Backdraft?
Let's get back to the theme of the bar. So
Are you sure? I think we should stay in category.
I don't have any more Backdraft.
I got Backdraft questions.
Question? Okay.
Yes. All right, here we go. This is the third attempt to win my jersey, get the shirt off my back. In the movie Backdraft, who plays the psychotic arsonist that Robert De Niro interrogates?
I think
The more I stare, nothing comes out. No? Man, give it up. Donald Sutherland is absolutely right. Fuck, all right, we're going to have to get out of Backdraft,
yeah,
man.
let's get out of Backdraft.
All right, where are you going to go if it's not Backdraft?
Let's
It's got to
go-
be difficult, though, to make it hard.
Well, let's go back to Star Wars, everybody. He's got a Star Wars shirt
Star
on. We got
Wars,
some
fair
guys
enough.
traveling around
Gives
the world
him a
for Star
shot.
Wars.
Gives him a shot. Here we go.
So, in Empire Strikes Back, how long does Yoda say he has been training Jedi Knights? How long has... 900 years? I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Not 900 years?
Not 900. Yes. 700 years? No, I'm sorry. It's right. What do you got? No, it is...
800 years.
It's 800 years, ladies and gentlemen. 800 years.
It looks like I'm keeping my shirt.
Yeah.
Find another one.
One more. We'll do another question. This one, hopefully, we will slide into an easier zone here. What Frank Oz did the voice of Yoda? What famous female Muppet did Oz do? Miss Piggy. That is correct.
That's the one, man. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. He won the shirt on my back.
Well done. The reason it's a good Star Wars question is that there's a little trivia. Frank Oz actually brought Miss Piggy with him to set and did it as a practical joke, and basically came on to everybody on the cast as Miss Piggy.
That's a true story?
Yeah.
Fucking A. What?
I mean,
he
as true
came-
as the internet can
He
get.
used Miss Piggy to come on to Yoda?
He was in the Yoda scene, but he switched it with Miss Piggy and was like, "Hey boys, you want to come back to my trailer?" Sort of.
No, really? Oh my God, that's fun. Oh my God, you won the shirt off my back. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent fucking job. Excellent fucking job. Okay, man, that's 10 rounds of the game, and that means in the 10 rounds of the game, there has to be a winner. Big Daddy Jimmy V is joining us, I'm sure, to let us know who is the grand. Is there more than one?
I
don't think he understood.
Oh, I see. One is we have a wooden spoon winner.
Oh, fantastic.
So let's start with the wooden spoon, shall we?
Yeah, let's start with wooden spoon. Can we have the wooden spoon? Did anybody blow that up and shit? We give out a wooden spoon. The wooden spoon in pub
There it
quizzes,
is.
Traditionally in England is a wooden spoon.
Look
They
at the
give to
size
worst
of that
team.
thing.
But this
I'm not touching it.
is our version of the wooden spoon. It's a gigantic raw blow-up joint. So the losing team walks away with this amazing item because even the losers are winners here, the Scum Villainy Cantina. Okay, so Andy?
So we have to thank them with 8 correct answers. #MeToo. #MeToo takes the prize.
You guys walk away with a giant inflatable joint. Come receive it. Send up a winning member of your team, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
What's your name, my friend?
My name is Bonnie.
Everyone give it up for Bonnie. She won the
Well
wooden
done.
spoon. Okay, good sir. What do we got left?
Well, with the most correct answers. Wait, Jimmy, I need a quick second to speak
check
with
with
Jimmy.
Big Daddy Jimmy
Big
V?
Daddy Jimmy.
While those two confer, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just take this fine moment to thank you all for coming out to the second pub quiz and whatnot. This is something that we're going to obviously continue because I got a lot of shit in my office I need to get rid of. It's fun, man. It's a good time. I don't have to do much work. I just have to find some stuff put together, and I look forward to doing it. But Andy's the one who does all the heavy lifting. All the questions come from him and stuff. So give it up for Andy. He's the one responsible for your Edge of My Pub quiz.
Okay, we have our winner, Mr. Smith.
We have a winner. So the winner of the night, ladies and gentlemen, is the person or the team, rather, that has won the most rounds at the Edge of My Pub quiz today. They are going to walk away with, do you have it handy? Can everyone see it? Where are the
I
Edge
do.
of
It's
My
getting
coins?
hot in my little pocket.
The Edgema Challenge coins. Now, they're eventually going to be metal. We're having them made right now, like a real coin and stuff. But until then, Andy handcrafted, fabricated, these wooden Edgema Challenge coins. They are fucking glorious. And when you win one of these, you never have to buy another card as long as you live. You always get to play the game free. You can bring in a whole team of people up to 5 and play for free, man. You could turn this in for the metal ones when we get them, but this shit's so sweet, I might try to hold on to the wood ones. One of a fucking kind. It's going to live right there, handcrafted by Mr. Andrew McElfresh, and it's going to go to the winning team. Who is the winning team, Andy?
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 37 Club.
They did it, man!
The 37 Club.
The whole team comes up, and they win the second ever Edgema Challenge coin. Congratulations,
Well
boys.
Congratulations. Well done.
Excellent
well done.
fucking
Very
job.
good
Excellent fucking job. And
Great job.
the
Great
fact that you knew fucking Jay Leno was in Collision Course, that makes you legends in my fucking opinion. Did everyone have a good time, ladies and gentlemen? I can't thank you enough for coming out and shit. It was absolutely fucking fun. We'll do it again. I don't know. Is it next week? Are we supposed to go again next week? Do I have anything next week? We'll put the details on Twitter and shit like that. But yeah, I think we actually might. And then I go back to Jersey the week after that. So we'll definitely be doing this again if you're free.
Yes,
next
of
Sunday.
course, of course.
Come join us again. We'll kick back and answer questions that Andy comes up with. Once again, man, none of this, my whole life is me going, ooh, you know, it'd be fun. And I say things and stuff. And unless somebody actually builds them and puts them together, they're just dopey ideas that don't go anywhere. And the man standing to my left handcrafted everything. Give it up for Professor Andrew McElfresh.
Not a real professor.
And that is the Edumacation Edgema Pub Quiz for this week. I'm Kevin Smith.
And I'm Andy McElfresh.
And you have been edumacated. Good night, everybody.